just want to participate in respect to the question that was asked of the Treasurer with regards to monetary policy and the general answers he gave with respect to rising real wages and the effect that those interest rates cuts have on the real living standards of the average working person in Australia. And the reason I want to participate, because I think it's important that we point out that too often we forget that the underlying political philosophies and ideologies of the different parties have a real effect on the direction that this country and indeed this state goes. And on this side of the House and this side of politics, you have had now a federal Labor government for just over 3 years, and you've had a state Labor government for just over 2 years. And the policies that those two governments have implemented over that time have had a very and real material effect on the lives of working people. And those different philosophies manifest themselves in IR legislation like same job, same pay, like the right to disconnect, like applications to the Fair Work Commission for the minimum wage to rise above inflation. At the state level, it's involved the restoration of the Industrial Relations Commission and the abolition of a wages cap. And the reason these things are so important is that if you have a philosophy which solely prioritises business and the profit share to business over everything else, wealth and income will gather in one corner of the economy and spending power will not be spread over the whole population, and the economy will not be as buoyant as it otherwise would have. So the reason it is very important from an economic growth perspective and an equity and fairness perspective, the reason those philosophies are so important is that if the mass of working people are afforded greater spending power and via greater income, via industrial relations policies and wages growth policies that this side of the House believes in, it does and will, and it's showing up in the figures, have a very material effect. And when people are making choices between parties as to who should govern them, I think they need to look at the reality of the record of economic management. And this is not just a feature of contemporary Labor governments at the federal and state level. It's a feature of previous governments like the Hawke, Keating, Gillard and Rudd governments before them and previous state Labor governments. It's important. Ideology, philosophy matters. And for this side of the House, from this side of the House, we will always support the benefit of the mass of working people.